Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is the Quest for Survival Hardcore Ironman series and we're on episode 41 now. In this episode we managed to achieve 2,600 total and 3 more 99s, so we're closing in on max slowly but surely. Let's get into this video. Starting this video off with some invention gains, I disassembled my sun spear for 109 invention. This is actually a really good level because it unlocks the flatpack depacker for my construction dailies. I'll be showing that a bit later on in this video. Continuing with some Slayer, I've done some Dart Beasts with range. I really do like Dart Beasts for range experience because there isn't too much that I can do for a decent amount of range experience without Corruption Shot. I really need to get into some raids and try and get myself a Mazcab ability codex so I could get things like that. I guess I'm just going to have to suck it up and try not to die. Either way, I got 93 Slayer from these Dark Beasts. Doing a Gargoyles task, I also got 99 defense, so now I can get a free sign of life with the defense cape. This means I instantly went over to the Combat Academy to the training dummies where the defense cape is bought. I bought the defense cape and now I can update all of my presets with the defense cape worn instead of a sign of life, and I can wear other stuff in my pocket slot now and it's going to come in very handy. I had 249 quest points and I needed 250 to prefer a task. So I went and done a bit of recipe for disaster and got 250 quest points. This then allowed me to favourite the Aerot task that I received. Aerot should be some really good supplies and decent experience. The only problem is I have to kill them with a sun spear. Overloads really do help by actually being able to hit them. The accuracy is pretty poor on a sun spear as it is tier 78 and I do need to get that Hellweir wand as soon as possible. But I just get really demotivated when I get tons and tons of anima core and nothing else. I think I'll be going back to Hellweir in the next episode to try and get a tier 85 weapon. That way I can do some more bosses like Vindicta, get better weapons and be able to slay more effectively. We'll just have to see how much dormant anima core I get on the way. Either way though, even with the sun spear and splashing a fair amount, these are decent experience and the resources are absolutely amazing. They drop so many magic logs, logs, herbs, bars, it's just all round awesome. Continuing to sell my shark soups, I'm at 445,000 chimes now. I should be able to get up to about 700 to 800,000 chimes by the end of selling everything. That's easy 99 agility and then some spent in construction as well probably. I thought I'd buy the wealth evaluator on my Ironman out of curiosity more than anything. My Ironman's worth 464 million GP. Really didn't expect to have that much money on this account considering how little bossing that I've actually done. All of this is just from Slayer and skilling and doing all of the things that an Ironman does. I guess all of the supplies and stuff in my bank has really added up to a lot of money. Feels good, man. The hell? The Mimic kill token's a loot beam? Okay, I guess I'll pick it up. Don't know whether the Mimic will give me anything good on this account, but we might as well try. If this was a main account, this task would have been really nice. I got 5 keys to the crossing. I'm just going to keep them in the bank, and I guess in the future I may go for the Magister. But I'm going to need to get at least like 400, 500 keys before actually doing that, so not going to be for a while. Taking a look at the loot that I got from the Scarabs. The Scarabs are probably a little bit better than the Scorpions because they give Potato Cactus. The Potato Cactus is so helpful with super magics which you can then easily turn into extreme magics. The rest of the loot is kind of whatever, but the Potato Cactus is the good thing from these. I feel like I'm going to try out the Dust Devils as well when I unlock those because they should be easy to kill with range. Oh, I got an empowered Catholic staff level 90 for Dungeoneering. Buying that straight away. Yeah. Now that I've got that tier 90 staff for Dungeoneering, it should be much easier to do my dailies because I will be able to kill things much faster as I really was dry on that staff. I was using a tier 70 staff for the longest time. Trading in that daily also got me to 86 Dungeoneering, 9 more levels till the Garajo resource dungeon. Doing an Aerot task, trying them out with melee. Pretty much the exactly same kill times as what I was getting with Mage, so I'm going to use melee to get some experience there. I got 99 Constitution, so that's the second 99 of this video. I went to Mr. X and I realised that I didn't actually have my second life bought for 10 mil, so I went and bought that one. So now I have 2 extra lives and obviously the 1 life that is the final one. So when I quick chat it in chat, it says I've unlocked 3 Ironman lives. So I can die 2 times and then the 3rd death is the final one and I get turned into a normal Ironman. During heffing hours, I'm going to try my best to do as much agility as possible just so it saves me some chimes and I can spend a little bit more on construction. I really don't mind doing heffing hours when they do come up and I do have the time. I also had a lot of heffing course multipliers from thieving, so I'm using those up at the same time as well. Very, very easy and quick XP. Yeah, boy, got the nimble legs. Now look even more swaggy. I've been doing my miscellanea a little bit strange. I put everything into mahogany planks. I put a tiny bit into normal wood just for some maple logs for simple parts. Simple parts are always useful, so I like having a couple of maple logs just sitting in a bank if I need them. The rest I put into herbs. This way I should be able to get a fair amount of herbs that I can use for potions. Miscellaneous decent because it gives some of the herbs that Firewatch and stuff don't give, so some of the more uncommon ones. This distribution is probably how I'm going to keep it for the foreseeable future. As you can see from the loot, I got 1,000 maple logs, which are just helpful whenever I need them. I got a variety of different herbs. I got a couple of birds' nests, and then I got 2,610 mahogany logs as well. Those 2,610 mahogany logs are going straight into my machines to be made into planks. Doing an Aerith's task, I got 90 attack and 90 strength, so my combats are slowly but surely going up. Slayer just feels so slow without aggression pots. I had been buying broad arrowheads for the past 2 weeks or so for 99 fletching. I also had a couple of dark arrowheads from Dark Beast and rune arrowheads just from Rare Drop Table. So it was time to do all of those different arrows and get myself 99 fletching. I really love how quick broad arrows actually are. I managed to get 99 fletching in like an hour and a half. That's my third 99 for this video. I've been doing my daily heffing post for the 20,000 agility experience and I got to 92. I have enough chimes to get to 99, but the more agility I do, like I said, the more chimes I have left over to spend on construction too. Earlier in this video I mentioned the flatpack depacker. This flatpack depacker is absolutely amazing because it has 60 charges and it notes the flat packs as soon as you make them or disassembles them. Obviously I don't want the disassemble part because I need those flat packs to be handed in for my daily. So noting them is the way to go for me because I'll just instantly note them as soon as they're made, get the butler to keep giving me planks, and repeat the process over and over again until I've done the daily. Discovering the blueprints for this flatpack depacker got me to 111 invention. And I also finally got 2,600 total level. I needed some more head parts in order to make the flatpack depacker, so it was off to the Warriors Guild for a shop run to buy loads of maces. It's really nice with the updated shop in the Warriors Guild as well because you can just select crush weapons. Pretty much all of the crush weapons are able to give you head parts. So things like the maces, the warhammers, they all give head parts, so it's just good to disassemble every single one of them. After I disassembled all of those, I could make 9 flatpack depackers, which will do me for a couple of dailies. As you can see, this makes the daily very simple. I just sit down AFK for 30 seconds making a full inventory of flat packs. Every flat pack I make goes noted so I don't have to send it to the bank or anything like that. I then just interact with my butler, get the 26 planks from him and do the process again. It's a pretty nice way to do this daily. It's AFK enough so I can do something on my other account without actually losing any experience or anything like that. While doing this daily, I did get to 87 construction too. I had been AFK in Seren Stones whenever I was doing stuff on my main recently for corrupted ore for smithing XP. I also have a fair amount of coal and then I have lots and lots of addy ore and stuff that I can do with the Artisan's Workshop. So I thought it was time to get a crystal hammer and get some perks for it. I managed to get rapid too, so I have a 10% chance to carry out work at a faster pace. Then I also got Tinker 2, which means I have a 10% chance to get 25% additional experience. That's really going to add up in the long run and save me so much time. I should have got this augmented crystal hammer a long time ago, to be honest. So I just turned my crystal tool into a crystal hammer. It costs like 1,500 GP. I use an augmenter on it and then I can put my 2 perks on that crystal hammer. I'm kind of annoyed at myself that I didn't do this sooner. This new event's broken. It works for Ironman as well, right? So I traded in my tokens and you get these amulets. So I've got one that's for artisan, and I've got one that's gathering and one that's combat. You can activate them 5 times. You need to gain like 30,000 experience while they're activated, and then you can claim a lamp. And the lamp gave me 22,000 experience last time in smithing, and I could do that 5 times, so I can get like 100,000 free smithing experience in next to no time just by doing some experience in an artisan skill and claiming the lamps. I guess you could do exactly the same with gathering and combat. It would just be a lamp for combat and just be a lamp for gathering instead of the artisan's one. And I guess there's a support one that I don't have yet, which I could put into agility, would be really awesome. So I was able to get about 130,000 free experience from the monkey trinket. That seems really, really good considering I'm not even 99 in the stat that I put it in. I'm never ever going to complain with some free smithing experience, and it's nice to actually have this event benefit me in some way. I know from the mystery boxes you can get some cosmetics and stuff as well, so my Ironman will be able to trade in all of his tokens and just keep going for cosmetics. The thing is, the events in the past where they've been tokens, they've been really, really nice for main accounts because you'd open up the boxes that you converted your tokens into, you'd get some bonus experience stars, some lamps, some dungeoneering tokens and stuff like that, but my Ironman would always be left with like 60,000. Those would just sit there and then get deleted. Now, at least with this event, I can trade in my tokens every single time and try and go for that pet and try and go for those cosmetics. Even if I'm not getting things that are actually worth experience or anything like that, I'm still going to have that chance of those cosmetics. Thank you, Jagex, for including Ironman in this event. This Zodiac event has been very, very well crafted. Anyway, that's it for this video. Do give it a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you're new for loads of future content all related to RuneScape 3, and until next time, see ya.